countdown. יאיר מוכן.
Okay, so I'm Yair Pinto, coming to you live from the northern border with Hezbollah. We're on the way to the border at the moment, and let me tell you what happened here since 4:45 a.m. in Israel. The IDF began launching terror targets in Hezbollah on the border with Israel after receiving intelligence information that a terrorist organization was planning a large-scale attack against Tel Aviv, a major city in Israel. Okay, so due to this intelligence information, the IDF began a preemptive strike targeting Hezbollah targets that include missile launching sites, bunkers filled with ammunition, and drone launching facilities. Okay, the IDF succeeded in destroying dozens of these terror strikes before they were able to launch an attack against Israel. Immediately after this attack, Hezbollah, the terrorist organization that is supported by Iran, began launching a massive bombardment of Israeli northern communities. All Israeli communities, not just military sites. This includes civilian locations in the northern part of Israel. We are on the way to the northern border with Lebanon as we speak now. 250 rockets exploded so far in the northern Israeli communities after this Hezbollah attack. Okay, so the war against Hezbollah that has been ongoing since October 8th just went into the next stage of escalation. The IDF assassinated the chief of staff of Hezbollah, Faoud Shukar, about a month ago, and Hezbollah since then vowed a harsh response against Israel. So this is part of the response. Hezbollah stated that this attack is stage one in their response against Israel for this assassination. Okay, so this is the situation on the north. So far, we have reports of Israelis that were wounded by these attacks. One Israeli was severely wounded in Nahariya, which is the biggest city in the northern border with Lebanon, okay, due to a rocket that exploded in that city. The Israeli community and all the citizens in the northern parts of Israel were in bomb shelters for 2 hours. Recently, about 15 minutes ago, and I'm talking about the time now is 8 a.m. in the morning, okay? Just 15 minutes ago, the IDF announced that the situation is beginning to stabilize. And this is following an announcement by Hezbollah that they have concluded the first stage of attacks as part of this retaliation against the assassination of their chief of staff. Okay, this is the situation at the moment on the ground. For 2 hours, the IDF and just recently we are receiving reports that these roadblocks are opening and the traffic and the population can begin moving upwards and downwards. So people are beginning to resume life. Okay, the effects of this situation on the civilian population, and the most severe thing that happened so far in this attack is that the international airport in Israel, in Tel Aviv, was shut down. Now, according to the reports that I'm seeing, it is back to operations and the flights are returning to Tel Aviv. At the beginning of this attack, the flights were rerouted to other airfields in this region, including an Israeli airport near Eilat in the southern part of the country. Okay, this is the situation that we have here on the ground. And moreover, the Israeli Security Cabinet are talking about the potential ways of this escalation. Okay, so first of all, I think that it's a very important time for you, if you're awake, to pray for the situation here in Israel, pray for the IDF troops that are on the border, and also pray for the leadership of Israel to really make the wise decisions on the situation. Let me go back. We are here in Israel, in the northern part of the country. It is 8 a.m. I'm Yair Pinto reporting to you from TBN Israel. And since 4:45 in the morning, the IDF launched a massive preemptive strike against Hezbollah terror targets all across southern Lebanon. The IDF targeted launch sites, weapon stockpiles, facilities, and key Hezbollah infrastructure that was meant to launch a massive attack against Israel, particularly against the city of Tel Aviv. Okay, this is according to precise intelligence information that the IDF received, that this attack was supposed to be launched at 5 a.m. in the morning. So the IDF prevented this attack by launching a preemptive strike against these targets. Following this strike, Hezbollah launched 250 rockets and drones towards the Israeli northern communities. And when I say communities, I mean civilians. Hezbollah attacked the civilians of Israel in the northern parts of this country. The entire country went into heightened alert. The roads were blocked, and the people of the northern communities went to bomb shelters because of the massive explosions that took place all over the northern part of Israel. Okay, this is the situation, and the escalation at the moment is contained. Hezbollah announced that they completed the first stage of the attack following the assassination of their chief of staff. So now IDF and Israel is evaluating the situation, the damage that was received to our country, and moreover, we are waiting for the second stage of this Hezbollah attack. Okay, so thank you for being with us. Thank you for praying for Israel. We are driving now to the northern border with Hezbollah, and we will let you know what's going on from there, the closer we get to the situation. If you want to tune into more updates from Israel, from what is happening here, search TBN Israel on all of your favorite social media platforms. Go to our YouTube channel and subscribe so that you receive truthful information and updates on what is happening here in Israel on the ground. I'm receiving additional updates here from the ground. 1 second. Okay, so according to the information I just received, the IDF was able to destroy long-range missiles that belong to Hezbollah. So the offensive was a success in that area. We were targeting the precise long-range missiles of Hezbollah. So that was a successful attack on the Israeli side. Okay, guys, keep praying and stay tuned to what is happening in Israel, in this region. We need your help. So support Israel in prayer, as this war is a spiritual war and not just an actual war here on the ground. If you have any questions, please respond on the comments and we'll answer you as we go. And we'll keep updating you today from the north on what is happening in Israel.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Keep praying. Keep praying.
Okay, so thank you and keep praying for the peace of Jerusalem.